Hey guys, Ash here from C4E Tech. How's it going? Now, I've been using the OPPO Enco Buds 2 for about a week now. And today in this video, I'm going to share with you my thoughts on it, what I think about it, what's good, what's not. Now, yes, I am working with OPPO on this one, but this video hasn't been approved by anybody. The scripts haven't been shared. This is my take and my take alone. So I am going to talk about things I really like, things I don't like so much, and what I feel about this product overall. So, let's first get started with what I really like about this. The first thing, of course, the USP for this is its price, $17.99. For that price, OPPO's launched a product. So, hey, how is it? I went in with low expectations, to be honest, but I ended up really liking it. Now, first, let's actually start with one of the specs. It's got 10mm large titanized drivers, and that basically means the bass is supposedly very good. That's the claim. And in actual use, I could feel it. The bass has been really good on this one, but we will get to that in a bit where we talk about the audio quality and all that. Another spec worth looking at is Bluetooth 5.2. They also have a separate low latency mode that they call game mode, using which, when you're playing, what's happening on screen, what you're listening to, there's no delay there, meaning you can use these for gaming. And the connection is also very stable. I could actually leave it in the room, walk out, walk to the next room, go get a drink of water, walk into the kitchen, and it was all stable. I could be on a call while I was doing all that and I didn't face any issues. So stability, the latency, it checks all those boxes. Another thing I really like about this is how it connects when you open it up. Typically with TWS earphones, how it works is there's this button over here that you press and hold that puts it into pairing mode. But with this, once you flip it open, it goes into pairing mode. So you can just pick up your phone, pair it, and that's pretty much that. Now in hand, first impressions, it felt very light, kind of felt like it lacked that heft that I usually find with other more expensive earphones. But again, this is not more expensive. It's $17.99. So I didn't read much into it. But the more I used it, I actually started to appreciate that lightness. In its entirety, it's 38 grams. Now this alone, it's just 4 grams. So the weight doesn't really concern you when you're actually wearing it. Now that said, there are some things I don't like. For example, this actual form factor, this whole pebble-esque design, I'm not really a fan because I feel it kind of makes it very slippery, prone to drops. But OPPO's done the best they can with this form factor. It's got a matte finish that makes it slightly less slippery, I guess. It's not textured or anything. What I do appreciate is the fact that I can open it single-handed. Now, see, I can do this 4 times without missing. You can't really do it if the ergonomics wasn't on point. So that is a pro. And these earphones, they also have IPX4 water resistance, so meaning they are resistant to little splashes and sweat. Overall, the fit is nice. OPPO does offer 2 other sets of ear tips, different sizes. The default one fit me well, but if you want something else, it is available. I do find the Buds 2 quite comfortable to wear and use. Even when I wore them for hours on end, continuous usage, the fatigue, it wasn't really an issue. So ergonomics wise, I was a fan. Now, one common issue I have with TWS earphones is with the controls. Because with touch, things can get finicky. Because oftentimes this is an area where manufacturers really don't do a good job, because the sensitivity, if it's slightly off, then you're gonna have taps that don't register. If it's overtly sensitive, you can just move it around and you can just adjust it and it's gonna skip tracks or something. But over here, I feel they've nailed that balance. They walked that fine line. You see this area here, that little indent. By default, you double tap it on either earphone and that will take you to the next track. Triple tap, that takes you to the previous track. Touch and hold it on the left earphone, that's gonna drop your volume down. Touch and hold it on the right and that's gonna push your volume up. You know how OPPO always has a focus on camera? So additionally, when you have the camera app open, and this is not just with OPPO phones, a double tap acts as a shutter trigger. Kinda convenient if you wanna use it while taking selfies. Now remember when I said the Buds 2 go into pairing mode when you flip the case open? So what do you do if you're already paired to a device, but you wanna pair to something else? That's when you need to long press and hold this for 4 seconds. That enables pairing mode again, and then you're free to pair to a different device. Now, I feel the stock controls are great, but if you want to do something else, maybe set double tap on the right earphone to move tracks forward, double tap the left earphone to move tracks backwards. If you want to set something like that, there is room for customization. What you're seeing here is the Hey Melody app. Using this, you can change the controls, you can change what actions trigger what. And though I've been showing you all this on a Find X5 Pro, that's where I'm working with OPPO thing comes in. Even on phones from other brands, as long as the Hey Melody app is installed, you can do the same customizations. And while we are in the Hey Melody app, let's also take a moment to talk about the Enco Live stereo sound effect. So here OPPO provides you three options: original sound, bass boost, and clear vocals. Pretty self-explanatory. So the original sound is going to leave the audio as is, the bass boost is going to push the bass, and the clear vocals is going to kind of push up the vocals, right? Now, from an audio perspective, from how it actually sounds, there are pros and cons. The pros, it's got great bass. It's really punching way above its weight class. And the audio output, it's clear. Regardless of what genre of music I was listening to, I could always appreciate it with these earphones. Now, on the con side, it's a little high on sibilance. The upper mid trebles, they are boosted a little too much for my liking. It's especially noticeable with the clear vocals preset. With bass boost, not so much. Again, it's my personal preference. You might or might not have an issue with that. But overall, the audio, especially if you like that heavy bass, it's really good on the Enco Buds 2. So far, we've seen gaming, we've seen music. Let's now talk about calls. See this AI deep noise cancellation part? No, that doesn't mean it has active noise cancellation. In this segment, active noise cancellation is out of the question, it doesn't. But what it does offer, what that AI deep noise cancellation means, when you're talking to somebody on the phone, the sounds around you, those get cancelled with that AI deep noise cancellation part. For example, yesterday, after everything that went down with AEW, with CM Punk, right? I was on the phone with a friend of mine for about 2 hours at a stretch, and I was on call with him. And typically, I use a much more expensive pair of earbuds for my calls. But even for those couple of hours that I was talking to my friend, at no point was I asked the question, did you switch your earphones? I mean, things sound different. Not really, because the AI noise cancellation there, it was really good. I've been outside on the streets talking to people in open spaces like this. You know how wind gets in these situations, and I never had an issue hearing the person at the other end of the line or them hearing me. So from an audio perspective, I think OPPO has it covered. Now, as far as how long it can go, the official claim is 7 hours on a charge. But official claims, whatever the brand is, typically come under testing conditions where it's up to 7 hours. For me, with actual usage, I got around 5.5 to 6 hours, which is pretty darn good. And you can get 3 full charges out of the case. So that is about 24 hours of actual usage, 22 to 24 hours, which is exceptional. And there is also support for fast charging, which gets you 1 hour of usage out of just 10 minutes of charging. So overall, with the Enco Buds 2, OPPO seems to have put together this compelling package that at $17.99 seems too hard to resist. Now, if I were to use this as my primary from tomorrow going forwards, I wouldn't have any regrets. That's how much I actually ended up liking these. So anyways, that's been my experience with the Enco Buds 2. What do you guys think? Do you think this is something you could consider getting at $17.99? Let me know all about it in the comments below. And also, while you're down there, thumbs up, thumbs down based on whatever you felt about this video. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you're already subscribed, go ahead, turn on notifications by hitting that bell icon. And thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. That's pretty much it. Till next time, my name's Ash. You've been watching C4E Tech, and I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.